Go ahead.
All right.
Thanks everybody for joining. We're doing 3 of these sessions today. This is the first of 3. We're really excited to be rolling out our new and improved partner portal and taking you through some of the highlights today. We are recording and we'll make the recording available, as well as I don't think there's not much in the slides. It's actually mostly going to be Mindy taking you through an actual demo of the portal. We'll gladly share the slides. They do have a few screenshots of the portal. So I just wanted to start with a reminder from our partner kickoff a few weeks ago. We went through some of the new critical event management. Oh, somehow we're advancing without intending. Our new messaging, so our new CEM solution pillars. This will be featured, this is an example of some of the collateral that will be featured in the new portal, but just here as a reminder of some of that new messaging. All right, but on to the main program, the new Everbridge Partner Portal. Mindy and I and the team are, as I said, really excited about some of the incredible new functionality. Hope you'll really enjoy that as well. We're officially launching on Monday, and you'll receive welcome emails on Sunday with your login credentials. And we're going to take you through some of the great functionality shortly. But just as a reminder of some of the rationale as to why we're making this move, really as our partner program has been scaling and as our goals and objectives to scale further have been growing, we really needed, we outgrew our old portal and felt really had a need for some enhanced capabilities, including reporting, the ability to run campaigns directly from the portal, robust search functionality to really find what you need, and enable you all to leverage some of our latest and greatest marketing collateral and other assets in your own marketing engines. So to reinforce some of the key features and benefits, there's some great lead and deal registration functionality, managing and monitoring pipeline health. From a channel marketing standpoint, the collateral library, like I mentioned, there's some great, our latest and audited and updated collateral that we're working on that is tied to that new messaging I was just showing a recap summary of, has been loaded, and we'll be continuing to refresh as we have been content into the portal, making that latest available to you. Really excited about the ability to run campaigns directly through the portal. So we'll show you a bit of that, but also the analytics and the reporting are very powerful and robust with our new platform. And then the MDF, Marketing Development Fund Management, within the portal is valuable as well. And then I definitely want to mention sales enablement or learning and development. We're going to take you through a few examples. That's also something that can be managed within the portal. We also know that many of our quote unquote power users are accessing a much broader array of our learning and development content using a demo environment. That nothing will change there, can still access information that way, but we are making for our one-stop shop purposes, learning and development content available within the portal as well. All right, so the agenda, what we're going to cover today, key portal features, so the lead registration, the collateral, which is the marketing assets, campaigns, enablement, that's the learning and development, and then there's a great help function in our portal. We'll show you that. We'll talk about the login details. As I mentioned, you're going to get your login credentials, and it's quite easy to get set up and running. And then from a next steps perspective, obviously we're having this session today, but once you are logged in and starting to navigate around the portal, it's pretty intuitive and user-friendly, but we will have some Q&A sessions after you've been in there and may have questions. Of course, you can always reach out to your partner manager to our team, but we'll do these Q&A sessions in March and April as well. All right, with that, I'm going to stop sharing and turn it over to Mindy to dive right into the portal without further ado. Oh, you're on mute, Mindy. Mindy, can't hear you. You're on mute.
Still, sorry. I hit that unmute button 5 times. Sorry about that, guys. So when you get your login credentials, just like last time, it will ask you to set your own password. We'll permission you out of our Salesforce, and you'll get an email right from our vendor, Zift, but the email will come from Everbridge. And Krista has an example of the email in her slides that when I turn it back over to her, she will be able to show you. So logging in here, if by chance you have an employee who does not have access, they can register here and it will send us an email requesting access so that we can permission you directly. As well, if you're new to Everbridge, you're not, quite familiar with us, we do have some light content that is ungated for you guys to learn more about Everbridge Partner Program in general. Coming in, the portal will have featured content here at the top. Right now, many of you have been told about a spiff that we are running for the first last month and second quarter of this year. It is focused on leveraging sales on our new go-to-market solutions and or rebranding of some of our go-to-market solutions like people resilience, smart security, etc. Krista will go into that a little bit more in depth after I highlight the portal. We will have frequently asked questions right here at the fingertips as well. You have our general inbox of partners@everbridge.com. On the homepage, to take some of the confusion out of where do I go, what do I do, we are going to have a lead registration right here on top of a link to your pipeline, training and settings. While many of you might be like, why do I have settings on the front? It is because we are launching a part of this portal, a partner locator. This is going to be a great tool that will allow, especially our system integrators and consulting companies, to be able to offer their services to more niche partners that might need to leverage their platforms, as well as our account executives and account managers are going to be able to figure out quicker, which partners support our products and services in certain regions, whether you're in Italy and you need somebody to be able to support people resilience, then they will know who is certified on those training modules, or who may be able to help get more information and build some opportunities for us. So it's a great way for us to give you leads as well as cross-sell your services amongst our own partner network, which is great. Along in here, we're going to feature some of our latest news coming in, and just to keep it at your fingertips. All of these link directly into different pages in our portal. So I don't want you to think that what I'm doing is going to skip over those front pages, but I'll just go through now. So starting off at the front here, why Everbridge? We are going to take some of the guesswork out of who Everbridge is and how to go to market for it with us. Now, many of you are very, very familiar with our services. What is critical event management? How does it help? For some of our smaller distributor partners, this isn't as obvious because they might be brand new to Everbridge, or maybe you have a brand new employee. Either way, it is always a great refresher. Again, these links, just like a normal website, will link right to different pages here within our products. Our new go-to-market solutions are here. People resilience, business operations, smart security, public safety, and digital operations. Many of you are already familiar with people resilience. Prior to now, we called that employee life safety. which is great, right? You know that Mass Notification, Safety Connect, and some other services are bundled into this, but now we're making it so it's easier for you to go to market, right? You don't need to know which add-on services you need to do to sell those services. However, it is all like right here for you to get information, use cases, different scenarios, why it's important to the market, how Everbridge specifically helps. And then last but not least, what are the related products? You can click into those related products right from here. But the other point I want to highlight is that we do have individual product information as well. This is strategic and purposeful, right? As you guys go to market, you're selling our products and services. You're selling our platform, right? Where you start with the one sale isn't where you end up 5 years later. As you're adding on products and services and growing that market, you are going to still need product information along with our go-to-market overall solutions, So I wanted to make sure that those were both available to you, as well as, while these are not our limited industries that we serve, these are our highest demand industries, right? So we do a lot of work with higher ed and safety. Again, same use case that I just mentioned, people resilience. We're keeping people safe. We're keeping students safe, active shooters, lone workers at night, campus security, safety, making people feel safe when they're traveling abroad, whether they're a foreign exchange student or another use case of that nature. In here, once again, you will find data sheets. You will find all of the collateral that we have available, different use cases. How does Everbridge solve, the market need for this industry? And then as well, related products, as always, on the bottom. As I start to build out the enablement portions, you will have a second section on the bottom of each of these pages that relate to training and enablement, relating to whether it's the use case, the solution, the product, or the industry. I want this to be at the bottom of each of your pages because I want it to be easy for you guys to understand how does the training, relate to the market that I'm looking at, right? I don't want you guys to have to guess. So back to our sales pipeline, right? We're all going to market together so that we can have a pipeline, so that we can register leads, so that we can co-sell together. From the homepage I mentioned, it sends you to the leads. You come in, you hit register lead, just like you would before. It's the same fields. What's your use case? What is your end customer name, phone number, contact information? I do want to highlight here that we've starting to integrate with Red Sky. So I have added the Red Sky distributors. They will be coming on board in the next 3 to 6 months. I don't have an exact timeline, but please select your distributor or not applicable if you are a direct partner or broker. I'm sorry, we do have Talaris in there as well. This information, just like before, comes into our Salesforce. It says as a lead. So don't make fun of my silly names, but lots of stuff gets rejected here. So there's a lot of Mindy test stuff here. But once we convert the information, it goes right into your pipeline, just as mentioned before. So you will see here that I made a dummy test with my last company, Refinitiv, where it was a mass notification use case where we are selling, looking to close with Refinitiv back in May of 31st of this year for 5,000 assets. That comes to a 3-year deal of $3 million. This is just the same information that you have. It comes from our Salesforce. It's updated. I think the sync is roughly around 3 minutes delayed between the two systems, but that is amazing. What you didn't have before is an ability to add contacts or contact lists. And the reason these are important for you, especially if you are not as robust as having your own Marketo system, or if you want to link your Sugar CRM, your HubSpot, or your Salesforce instance yourself. This platform now allows you to connect with your contacts. You can make lists, and you can then come over into the campaign section, and you can send campaigns right out of our system. So let me open up this campaign specifically. Now within here, you're going to see a preview here of what does this look like. You will be able to put your company logo so that you can co-brand it. You will come from your email address, your information. You will have the ability on this template to like customize your company address so that it's coming from you with being co-branded. As you go in here and you continue through, it will allow you to select if you have a specific list of people that you want to market to. So those lists and those contacts in here are great because now you're going to set it and forget it, right? We're going to build workflows amongst these so that you can send your social media posts, your email posts, your reminders, action 1, 2, 3, etc. I'm sorry, it just needs a minute to load here, but then it will send the information as well as once everything is sent, you will also be able to, from a marketing viewpoint, see which pieces of collateral are being actively used, which campaigns are being able to get more web views, clicks, opens, etc. Each of those will have points that will help the leads move up the hierarchy to become a sales ready lead that you could call on, and they will be warmed up to not only your proposition, but our proposition jointly. Then that will be able to register that lead. So we're taking some of that lift, right? We used to have playbooks that you would have to download and scrape and put them into your systems. We are taking that lift and putting it here at your fingertips. So all you have to do is put your contacts in, click, set, repeat, and then you know which ones are going to be the most active, which ones are getting the most hits. Along with that topic, we will be having dashboards. Currently at this launch, we will be having just a few dashboards relating to marketing. However, we will be building out some additional ones for you that will come down the line. So please stay posted and keep an eye on this space. But while I don't have any data in here, as you can see, like if you had 50 companies in your email list that you're emailing and prospecting, it will eventually start showing you which ones are having the most activity and important. Now to go back to enablement, because I did skip over there. Many of you are used to having access through Everbridge University through the partner program. While we were not able to get that 100% complete for this launch, we do have learning modules in here. If on your first entrance you do not see this, please look under certifications. It will have our, my courses will have a link like this. And once you go in there, you will have this button available to you. This is my demo environment, so it already cached that icon there. And it will have items. I will be continually adding all of those modules between now and next Friday so that you will have every single piece of online learning that you had prior, as well as starting to build out more collateral that is specific from a sales point of view for our go-to-market solutions, right? I want there to be two ways of training, not only for a sales engineer to be able to demo and dive in and help solve use cases, which is needed from consultants and system integrators, but I also want to make sure that our sales front is also equally enabled on who, what, when, where, and why. Why is Everbridge important? What does this use case solve for? What do these products do? And how do I overcome objections? And who is the person that I need to reach out to? Is it the chief human resource officer? Is it the CISO? Is it risk and security? Each of these departments has a play in our products and services. So I want to make sure that all of you have the right targeted messages to make you feel comfortable to go to market. The last point that I wanted to highlight was our collateral. We have under browse programs here is the first page that comes in. We have started to group the collateral so that it is intelligently tagged for you. All of the collateral in here is available for you to search at any given point. You can search it by date and time. The challenge here is that we have literally just loaded most of this, all 145 pieces within like the last month. So as we start getting through here, you will have the most recent on top, which is amazing. But please bear in mind, you can always come in here and use search engines. You can also look by product or go to a market solution. So like if I were to be looking for just control center information, it is all intelligently tagged. Most of you are familiar with that from our last platform as well. I will pause there. Have there been any questions that I might be able, well, I know I have everyone on mute.
No.
Okay.
There's actually one. Go ahead, Mindy, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to turn it back. Remind you where to navigate to the site. It is partners.everbridge.com. You will see it right up here at top. Now you will also be getting a welcome email out of our sales force. So reach out to your partner manager. We should have all of you in our sales force because you were invited here through the partner managers. But your welcome email will be permissioned directly from there. And it will have this URL and you will be able to set your password at that point. All right, I will turn it back over to you, Krista.
Awesome.
Let me stop share.
Back in full screen mode. All right, that was great. Thanks, Mindy. There's just, actually, it's funny, since I pulled this, we added a few more pieces of collateral. Let me just keep flipping through here. So Mindy took you through all of these elements. All right, I'm just going to pick it up talking about the partner acceleration promotion that we also had announced on our partner kickoff a few weeks ago. So, and the reason I want to bring it up, just that this is important for a number of reasons, and it's also being managed within the portal. So the intention again around this promotion is to that we're reinvesting in our mutual success to help really scale and grow the partner program. And the way we've structured this promotion is to motivate the sale of our new solution bundles, and also to motivate and encourage you to be working within the new portal. So I'll run through the promotion elements again. So at the partnership level, we're providing a 5% marketing development fund rebate when we're selling the new solution packages. So those are the new pillars, and Mindy was showing you some examples. But you know, the business operations, people resilience, smart security, digital operations, and public safety, the 5 pillars. And everyone has the deck that we went through at the partner kickoff. But of course, that's now in the portal, and as well as a lot of other supporting materials. So we're the 5% we're taking out of our margin and reinvesting that when the new solution packages are sold. Those funds will be added to your MDF account in the portal. And the intent is to, that we'll reinvest and use those funds for promotional and consulting activities that we mutually agree. So it could be investing in promotion, in a conference that we attend together and speak on a panel or whatever it may be. We'll come up with some great ways to continue to accelerate growth. So the first way is really just simply around selling the new solution packages. But there are a number of other ways that we want to motivate behavior as well. The top 3 partners with the most accepted deals that are registered in the partner portal will also earn this 5% MDF rebate. Large deals above 250,000, 3 new logos in a month, 1 new logo in a new market or a new vertical. And then we added the top 3 partners with the most campaigns run via the portal. So that campaign functionality we're excited about. We think it's powerful, and we just want to incent our partners to use it. And then at the seller level, we're going to be providing a $1,000 cash incentive to the top 3 sellers by partners that are selling a minimum of 3 deals per month. So just, a recap again of this acceleration. It's in the portal. It'll be managed in the portal, but we're excited to scale and grow together and reinvest in our mutual success. All right. Oh, and also I want to note that there are FAQs in the portal about the portal itself, but specifically about the incentive. And of course, you can always reach out to us with questions as well. All right, this is what the welcome email will look like. You'll get this on Sunday with the login instructions. It's pretty simple. It'll welcome you to the partner portal, and then it's going to share your username will be your email. Click here to get started, and you'll create a password, and you'll be off and running. So that is coming soon. Yeah, I think that was the material that we prepared, and now. Let's just see if there are any other questions, and we can either take you off mute or see if we can answer them live. Let's see.
So there was a question about co-branding material. I briefly went through it, or rather cursory, I guess, in the email ability on how you can email items out of the portal for the campaigns, but there is the ability to co-brand the collateral. So more to come. Also, Mark, Susanna, and I were going to be hosting, monthly quick little catch-ups, like maybe 30-minute meetings where you are welcome to join. We can go over certain features. We can go over new improvements. This is phase 1, but the goal is to continue to build and improve the features that we have. So feedback is welcomed. I'll let you be able to have that. Krista, can you mind if I steal this real quick? I wanted to quickly show them. Krista was mentioning in here how you could do MDF. So it will have, when we get it activated, Mark is still getting it loaded in. It'll have a little credit card up here for you, right up here by your name. And it literally looks like a swipe credit card that will be able for you to click. You will be able to put your information in, what you're requesting these funds for. Maybe you're asking us to sponsor an event or a symposium or anything like that. Maybe like whatever it might be, right? But it will have direct access for you guys to request MDF funds within here. And within the collateral, different pieces will be able to be co-branded. So more to come on that, but you will be able to download this. You will be able to email it right out of here. It's actually really impressive. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm pretty excited about it.
I mean, the Effie had a question, to support the partners. I think sometimes we can go in impersonating the partner and navigate around on their behalf. Is that, can you speak to that? That's really more for our team.
Yeah, that is for our team. Effie and the partner managers, you actually have a different instance to be able to log in from the back end. So I will go over that for our team. on Monday because we still have a few more things to do to get this out, but I will be more than happy to show them how that backend instance works for them.
All right, and then someone was, Samita was saying that the her non official work email address was used. Samita, why don't you email us or put your correct email in the chat, and we'll make sure that the correct email address is being used. All right, last call, I guess, to see if there's any other questions or comments. Hopefully, like I said, it is intuitive, and yeah, we'll all be up and running and excited about the new portal. Oh, very good. There's Samita's email, so let's double check that one. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all. Thanks for the time. Please do reach out with further questions that may come up, and certainly once you're in there navigating around, do not hesitate to reach out.
Thank you, everybody.